Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. Come hang out, like and subscribe, and check out all of our content. There's all kinds of new videos on YouTube. I just released a couple of new videos today. Even your skating videos up there if people want to see Tom skating and from the Big Mo Skate-a-thon. It's trending right now. That one's trending right now.
Podcast host and comedian Ross McCoy is here.
Wow, you were working on that one all weekend.
Yeah. Still screwed it up though.
Back at the party game. Everybody, the podcast host, Ross McCoy is here.
I was about to go. Ross is here, and then I was like, oh yeah, he said that.
He wants a. Put the pressure on yourself. Do it, you idiot. That is Ross McCoy.
So, a bunch of things.
Do you have something to get off your chest?
No.
I have something I need to say.
So what'd you do this weekend, Ross?
This weekend, pretty much I spent in a dark closet by myself because I don't know if you guys probably noticed. I'm sure everybody in Orlando has noticed by now. Real Radio 104.1 FM HD3, The Pirate, is off the air.
No! What happened to your favorite radio?
I don't know.
It just stopped one day.
I went to put it on this weekend, and it says signal not found.
That's the thing about pirates. They gone in the night. So
I assume I need to have a meeting with Jack Bradshaw to resolve this issue.
Yeah.
And I will assume the responsibility of representing all of the pirate fans in Orlando. Jack, if you want to set a meeting about this,
you might have to go higher. You may have to get Rick Everett involved. I don't even know if Jack knew the pirate existed. Honestly, I don't know. Jack's got so much to do, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much that Jack does at the radio station that the last of his concern is HD3, the pirate. But Rick will know.
Couldn't you just can you just leave it rolling? I don't know. Why turn it off?
Run out of power or something. You know, it's like a power strip. We ran out. We need to unplug. You got to unplug the pirate to plug something else back in.
What was playing on there?
Music. Some
kind of
station IDs and no commercials.
What kind of music?
So it is like generally
pirate music, because that's pretty awesome. That's weird and awesome.
It's pretty Jimmy Buffett themed, but if it's a Jimmy Buffett song playing, it's going to be one that you've never heard of. They're not playing Cheeseburger in Paradise or nothing like that.
They're going to play some Jollymon. They dip into Jollymon.
Actually, they worked a little bit of Sublime in the last weekend I was listening
Tom
to.
Loves Sublime. He calls that real, authentic reggae. Yeah,
it's kind of like Jimmy Buffett. It's like a Jimmy Buffett light station.
You know what? I find myself too sometimes enjoying. I don't know if this is because we're both Florida dads, but I do like a tropical Margaritaville radio. I have found myself. I go to In fact, I will go to Sirius XM's Margaritaville radio, and it's kind of fun. It's got a positive. It's positive,
right?
And I like a little Jimmy Buffett singing about, a pencil thin mustache, and you get some dumb country song about dipping your toes in the Gulf. I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Just some song where everybody's drinking on a boat. That's all I'm after,
Yeah,
and usually you are not sitting in paradise.
No.
Like, it's rare that you're actually experiencing the music and in paradise.
Yeah.
Most of the time, not in paradise.
No.
Nowhere close.
Not at all.
Speaking of songs, you said you were going to show us the best song ever.
Oh, yeah, this is a new hit. This is the new greatest song. This is making the waves. It's trending right now. Ladies and gentlemen, you wish that you had this bond with your sons, and you do not. And I think the Van Boys and Tom Van should counter this song.
See, when you said it was a song you played for me, I thought you were going to play Kubla Khan, Texas. You're playing this.
Here we go.
This is the Costco?
Yeah, it's the Costco. It's the Costco Boys.
Wake up early Sunday with one thing on our mind.
AJ and Big Justice.
Get a head start. We can't be falling behind.
The family's coming over for an afternoon feast.
They're all licking their chops because we cook like a beast.
Break out the roasted
I want you and Tommy and Max to do this. This has you know why I like this? And I hate these guys. You know I hate these guys, but you know why I like this? Because they're rapping like 1980s wrestlers or the Chicago Bears. Remember when the Chicago Bears rapped? Something about this, like, you got me. Okay, Costco boys. What are they? The Costco boys? You got me now. I like this. You got me. I like this song. We haven't gotten to the hook yet.
It's never been a better time in the world to be dumb with no talent. and this is my Renaissance.
They're having so much fun.
I'm going to tell
They're
my
having
sons.
so much fun with because I get when I hate on these guys, I'll get the email from people that are like, "Hey man, that's just a dad having a good time with his son," and you're right. You're right. You're right. And I'm sorry. I don't want to hate on them anymore. I'm signing up. Wait till you get to the hook.
Currently absorbing all your hate and incorporating it into my hate.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I might ebb and flow. Who knows? Who knows?
And so now you can make a living as long as you are not cognizant of why people are watching you.
Right.
And see, people are watching
they're
this
having a
because
good time, right?
they're laughing at them. They're not watching this because it's good.
You got to get to the hook. Maybe you'll change your mind. Hold on. Let's get to the hook. Here the hook.
Gabagool and salami and some sliced mozzarella.
Here we go, T.
But there's one more thing before our table is blessed. We're talking big fat meatballs.
And Big Boom AJ's are the best.
Big fat meatballs, they're our favorite meal. Big fat meatballs made of pork, beef, and veal.
Made with pork, beef, and veal. That's a good line. That's a good line while you're being.
AI wrote
But see, be careful what you wish for. People were hating on the AI songs. Look what humans do. Humans are doing this.
No. I mean, for sure, they didn't do this themselves. And also,
No, I'd say this is right about their level.
I think they wrote this.
I think they probably
this was one slumber party and a package of Sunkissed. You can do this with your boys. This week, I challenge you to write a better song than this, and I'll produce it. I'll produce it.
All right.
Look at this. The song is like a 2 out of 10. It's like something that a grade schooler would write. But the video production is through the roof. Like whoever does their video production, like the Mortadell and like the Gabagool all laid out. Like the video production is just 10 out of 10.
Now, why do I have this? Because my wife and I have earworm bombs that we do to each other, right? And we do this once a week. We'll find a song or something that we hate, and we'll send it to the other one and get it stuck in their brain.
Yeah.
And to make the other mad. And I have a whole list of songs that are terrible that I can give you if you want. And this is on the list now.
This is like Corey Feldman and a lot of influencers that you just laugh at. Is that it has to be legitimate. And by that, I mean they think it's good or like they're serious.
They're trying.
Yeah. And then it's impossible to really fake that. That's why we all gravitate
Very
toward
hard.
And then
dumb people do it all the time.
That's why you're gonna be dumb with no talent. And then you can be rich.
I used to work for really dumb people that would put maximum effort into stuff, and it works.
Yeah, because
if you're dumb and put maximum effort into what you do, you can be a success.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
this is the most inspirational thing we've ever said on our show.
So, and like what I'm curious about is like the dad, what's his name? AJ. So,
which is weird because he's the bigger one. I want him to be Big Justice.
Does he
but he's
know?
Not.
Does he know they're all laughing? He sees the comments; they're all laughing at him, and he doesn't care. He's just like, "Who cares? I'm making the money."
Yeah, you've seen the video
right?
of him yelling at the kid. He's like, "Start that over. You got to be more excited. You got to bite the cookie with your teeth. You got to." You've seen that video.
I
right?
have a little AJ in me. You see what I'm saying?
I know you do.
Because just like the skate video, I'll look how stiff I am. I'm making a fool out of myself. That's fine as long as they're all laughing. I don't care if it's at me or with me.
Yeah.
So
the mission is still being accomplished.
Yeah. But when it gets to this one extra level of like actually performing and putting out some like corny garbage, I can't do it because I know that it's bad and they can see right through that.
So in stand-up and comedy, self-awareness is a virtue, right?
Yeah.
And so there's the extremes of it where most of the top level, very good, great comics I know can get up on stage, have a great set, be destroying the whole audience. Maybe there's one guy in the audience like kind of frowning with his arms crossed. That's the only thing they notice. The 60,000 other people in the room laughing, clapping, standing ovation.
Yeah.
They only see the one guy with his arms crossed. There is also an opposite version of that where you get up on stage and you bomb and you get down and you're like, oh my God, I destroyed. You know, did you see how good I did? And I think what AJ does is like puts this stuff out there, and he only sees there's 87 comments that say, "Holy cow, this is dumb! What an awful song!" And there's one that's like, "Good job, AJ, we love you." And he's like, "That's the one he focuses in on because he's the opposite of talented."
Yeah, you're right.
But they're also like, I feel like they're hitting all targets, and I'll explain that comment. Like AJ, the big dad, like he's the easiest one to hate. It's not easy to hate on the kids. The Rizzler has been on Theo Von's podcast. He's been on Rogan. He's met the president. Like the Rizzler's literally at a MMA with Donald Trump. The Rizzler's sitting on Trump's lap. They're watching the, you know what I mean? Like it's like wild. And I'm like, so, and I don't hate on the Rizzler, and I don't even hate on Big Justice, the boy, because it's not hating on the kids. Is if you do that, you're a bad person.
I'm a bad person.
Yeah, but and I've done that. And I've done that, and I don't know. I've softened with having a child, and you said that would happen, Ross. So all of this, I'll harden again. You know I will. But they're hitting all targets because, like, the chat room is saying they do the wrestling, the AEW wrestling, and Ryan goes to that stuff, and he says that when they come out, because the dad wrestles. That's why I'm saying you wish you were AJ, right? Like, because he's doing all of these things, performing. His sons are along. The Rizzler, he's doing the chin thing. He's doing the line, the jaw, and then. But the Rizzler is beloved. Like, people love him. Now, you can hate the dad. So, like, my point is you're getting it from everywhere. You're getting the hate people that will still watch it. You're getting the people that love the Rizzler. And then AJ or Big Justice is somewhere in the center, I guess, right?
I can't
He's the glue holding it together.
I can't just look at the good, though. there's so much bad. I would be like, oh, they got to be right statistically.
They get, oh, my God. Okay.
The math has to be right.
You know, SJ, he lives in the sort of the YouTube world, and he says that they average, what do you think the Costco guys, with their brand new hit song, Big Fat Meatballs, which is, I love it. I love Big Fat Meatballs. What do you think they average per video? Views. Average.
Oh, views?
Average.
Oh, God. Is it 5 million?
20 million.
90 million.
Wow. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we can move on.
Yeah.
Right? Just move on.
You know, like, the marketing power of 90 million views is so absurd that we should all kill ourselves. Because like, that means that there's no way.
Why put effort into anything complicated, right? Like, you shouldn't.
There are no.
If you're doing it, you better love it.
There's no way humans go on forever. I mean, it's coming to an end. Anyway,
if you get your legs at Costco, you know that.
So I was down in Sarasota, Florida, over the weekend, and I forgot how much Sarasota is a circus town. And
Explain what you mean by that.
So,
like, you mean like the actual circus?
Well, I guess the history of Sarasota has like a long history of circus background. I don't think we talked to
circuses traditionally would like summer or winter in Florida.
Yeah,
they tour, you know, during the warm months, and then they come to Florida and ride out the winter.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of circus people that are from Sarasota, and
that's cool.
And
I think the Barnum and Bailey Museum is down there.
Yes, it is. The Circus Museum is there. And then I went down for a family member's 80th birthday.
Nice.
And he went to Sarasota High School, and they were kind of doing
fighting clowns.
Like, you know, well, they're going through like
that's one of the fun. That, you know what? That's awesome. That was pretty good.
Like, you know, his history and his past. And they brought up that when he was in high school, one of his electives that you could take in Sarasota High School was circus arts. And that was incorporated in the public school.
Oh, my
and that's
God.
how big the circus was in Sarasota.
So they just made it like, it's sort of like FFA with paint.
Yes, yeah. Like, you live in a farming community, like you're taking farming as an elective.
You live in a clowning community, you're going to be a goddamn clowner.
And for whatever reason, I'm like, oh yeah. And then
you're from the clown land.
And there was a circus performer that was at the birthday party that was like a circus performer for like 30 years back.
Did they
in
perform?
The heyday. No.
Oh.
They were a friend
I was gonna say,
of my
this is
family
awesome.
members. Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, Sarasota, circus town. And I just forget. Florida's an interesting place because there's so many different areas that are so different from each other that's pretty cool. You know, like Miami is way different than Tallahassee.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then like Sarasota, even it's like, oh, the West Coast beach town. Like, no, there's a circus
it's a
town.
clown town.
Yeah, it's just like there's a long history of
Yeah.
circusing there that is
Yeah.
that
And they
literally
still respect it.
yeah, oh yeah, and it's ingrained in the community. And there's a lot of old circus performers that are now in their like 80s and 70s that are like running the town. So it's like it has
Yeah.
a super circus stronghold influence. It's weird, you know.
It's
I
cool
know.
though.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it is interesting. Like also, it's whenever we get circus acts in here, and oddly enough, you and I have had the privilege of having a decent amount, just because I think of Fringe Festival mainly.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
gotten like a lot of real clowns, like people that have, like, you know, studied at, you know, the Ringling College of Clowning, or
art.
yeah, and they take it really, they really and truly respect it, which is I think has given us more of a respect for it.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I know most people, just Joe average, I think, thinks it's dumb, and it's not. It's like really difficult, and the psychology of commanding an entire audience just by yourself is very intimidating to me. I've always admired it, like Tom the Mime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that guy's incredible. He's like such a cool dude.
You know what that killed the circus was the fact that they couldn't pivot off the animals quick enough, and it was probably because, like, I imagine, like,
Digital animals.
well, Ringling Brothers and stuff. Remember when we saw the last days of the circus, and then there was
Oh, my dad loved it. We went.
there was the people that wanted to protest the circus because of the animals and the animal abuse, and then it was back, and then they were like, no, we treat our animals good, you know. And then I feel like the circus had built the whole infrastructure on transporting these animals where they couldn't pivot off of it quick enough. They were like, we have all these railroad cars and these like ways to transport these like animals, and then now there's like such a part of our infrastructure.
What do we do with our doo-doo-filled railroad cars?
Yeah.
We have 300 doo-doo-filled railroad cars.
And instead of just cutting their losses and changing and pivoting to some Cirque du Soleil type of like, hey, let's just make this all acrobats, they were like, we got to keep the doo-doo cars. We spent so much money, and then they died with the doo-doo cars.
Yeah.
Like because
they kind of did.
And then Cirque du Soleil took over because the circus.
It's not the same, though. It isn't the same. I'm a
acrobats is cool.
It'll
though.
die with me, but I'm a traditionalist. I like animals on the circus. I mean, you can get mad at me if you want to. I went right on the outskirts of town in Volusia County, right outside of DeLand, over where the soccer fields would be, over there by Skydive DeLand. The circus was always out there. And my dad and I would always go to the circus, and I have a lot of nostalgia attached to it. It wasn't like it was this most amazing thing, but there was something about it. All the reason I liked it is they were trying to hit, again, I was talking about it, they're trying to hit all targets. They had everything. They got a marksman out there shooting a gun. They got a roping lady. They got animals. They got tigers. They got elephants. They got these clowns.
They got camels.
Yeah, they got camels.
Yeah. They had the array.
Poodles.
They had a lion that was out of its cage.
Yeah, you can take a photo with it.
They easily.
Casual lion.
You could take a photo with it, or you could throw your Marlboro at it.
Yeah. I mean, there may have been one guy in the back with a shotgun just in case it went
Oh,
crazy.
everybody there had a gun.
Yeah.
Everyone there had a gun.
But think
Not
about-
for the lion, just to end your misery if the lion gets
yeah,
you.
they were hard people. All those carnies were packing, I thought.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always thought, you
But
know?
could you imagine seeing, like, I want to meet someone that saw an old school circus with a lion that you were sitting in, like,
I saw this.
close enough to the
That's
lion.
me. You're talking to a person. I sat with my dad in Volusia County. We did it twice with the up close seats. But I'm talking where the lion is from me to you, and the cage is in front of us, and in the ceiling is the acrobats.
Oh, but you had a cage, though.
Oh, there's definitely a cage.
Yeah. But there was a time there was no cage.
No, I didn't get that.
Yeah,
But
I wanted
I
that.
was close, and like we're sitting right there. I mean, you could smell like crap in that place. It smelled like crap in that place.
Yeah, because they were doo-dooing everywhere.
Yeah, they're real animals, which kind of made it cool. You know, like that's
Yeah.
all gone though.
Do you remember one of the last gasps of the circus? It was advertised like crazy on real radio, and I remember like listening to these ads for like months, where the circus was coming to town, but they had all made up animals. They're like, at the Amway Center, come see the circus featuring a Pegasus.
Yeah,
when
like,
they were gluing the.
They were just
They were
making up.
just they were like come to the Amway and see a Pegasus and the first black ringmaster.
yeah.
I'm like, wow, they're throwing everything at it now. We got Pegasus, black ringmaster. It's like you're failing.
Yeah,
You're failing.
But I remember too, like when we were advertising the circus, and they were like, "Oh, the circus has got they're spending the ad money with," and then like Crystal was like, "Oh, you're supporting the circus."
Yeah, I remember.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm not supporting anything. I'm just
taking the money for the circus because they want us to get the word out that they're whipping the animals down at the Amway.
You ever been to a rodeo?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
because we went to a rodeo one time when I was a kid, and like you had to physically walk through like a line of protesters of the rodeo. You know, like they all.
You
linked
gotta
up
really
arms.
want to go.
Yeah. But the audience likes that. Yeah. They like being mad. You know,
Adds
like,
a little frisson to it.
yeah.
There was a time too when I think they tried to blend, and I could be wrong on this, but I might have to Google it for a later, like come back to it. But I think Barnum and Bailey, or one of the big ones, it was either Barnum and Bailey or the Ringling Brothers. They tried to morph the ringmaster and the clown into like one guy. Kind of like when in G.I. Joe they made Serpentor, who was like every villain of the world's like DNA into like one Serpent Man.
Yeah.
So it was like I think he had like big giant mega hair and a big nose, but he was also like kind of talked like this, but he could like sing, but he could also clown. He was like almost like a Max Headroom kind of. They were trying to get like this guy, like do like this guy, and it just didn't work. You know, we wanted the animals and the acrobats, right? I guess if you're looking at it, the acrobats and the animals are the two things you want.
The animals were, you know, and then it's like I'm sure Dumbo hurt that a lot, like the marketing when Dumbo came out, they were like, "Oh no!" They're like, "Don't portray the animals being sad.
Don't make them cry." But they do cry. Why you just don't draw it? And why'd you draw it like a baby elephant?
Like his dream is to fly away. You want him to stay here.
Get beat till you know.
Did you guys see the Zach Galifianakis show Buckets?
Oh yes.
Oh, that was a great show.
It was really good.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like what you're outlining. He's like this professionally trained French clown, and he ends up at a like a rodeo in Texas.
Yeah.
Louis Anderson's his mom.
No, I know Louis Anderson. That's
so good.
That was my favorite.
Speaking of Costco,
Louis Anderson role, Bucket's mom.
Didn't he? Hopefully he won. I thought he did win an award for that role. And
don't remember, but he did actually.
Baskets?
It was amazing. Yeah.
Buckets. Buckets?
No, it's baskets.
Is it baskets?
It's baskets.
Hey,
Should've
I
been
like
buckets.
baskets. I like buckets. They both
Close
do.
enough.
You know, some say that the basket is the bucket of air. I say that.
All right, let's take a break,
Okay.
and when we come back, I know you have a bunch of stuff written down.
Yeah,
We'll
I just got
rock
a bunch
through
of little
those.
dumb things, but I want to show you. I found something over the weekend. There's the most grandiose chair I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, and I'll talk
okay,
about
all
it when we get back.
We're gonna take a break and call Jack about the pirate.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
all right,
Yes,
all
we
right.
will. We'll call him.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to A Corporate Time.
Real quick, our Bad Business Beer Fest, November 22nd. Sofa and Suds, the Sanford Sofa Races, November 23rd. Both free events, so mark your calendars. We'll be out there. Huge thanks to Injured on the Go, Just Call Mo for sponsoring both events, and Fair Villa. And I know we have a bunch of other sponsors that we will name in a little while.
I'm going to Las Vegas with Mo on Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I think we talked. So why again? Oh, he had an extra room, right?
I don't know if I can talk about that, but
okay.
Mo's
Why
going.
don't you blow up his spot? Yeah. So you're gonna be you're gonna be videotaping everything, right? You've been brought on as a special enforcer, right? What are you doing, man?
Mo's getting flown out by iHeart for the festival
Oh, yeah.
because he's
okay.
a big time sponsor
Yeah,
of this
yeah.
stuff, and he's dragging me along with him.
That's how'd you
I
get
like
that?
I like how insulting that is to iHeart.
How'd you become Mo's right hand
Yeah,
man?
I like that. I like.
Is
get
it
him,
Bus
Ross.
Decker going?
I don't know. Bus Decker's probably got something else to do. He's probably got some.
Oh, he's leaving Bus Decker here to work, and then you get to go.
Well,
with
I mean,
him?
honestly, if you were picking Ross over Bus
Yeah,
all day long,
yeah.
Bus Decker is sticking the mud.
Yeah.
Roll.
Yeah. He'll be like, "It's time to go to bed, boss."
Did you finish those emails?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been
That
doing.
guy sucks. I've always just wanted to say that because isn't that the worst thing you can say to somebody if you're just sitting here and he's like, hey, you know John Busager? That guy sucks. That's such a terrible. I don't really believe that. I just felt like I needed to say that.
Of course not. I think he has a career in this town because you guys brought him on this show like super early when he was working for the Sentinel.
We
you
did.
know? Yeah.
We did. We've been propping up that guy. We've been propping up that guy. How long has his career been on
that
life
was 10 years
support?
ago.
Yeah, my God, he was on life support when he wrote for the Orlando Signal. Then he became a cop.
All right. So,
That'll
Daniel,
fix it.
you've been messing with your garage for a minute here.
I've
and
been,
it's your favorite place.
It's my
right?
new favorite place. I've been hanging up flags in my garage, and I bought myself an American-made flag, and I wanted the nicest one that I could afford.
Yeah.
And I bought myself an Elizabeth Ross by Valley Forge flag. Yeah. That's a $79 flag right
Descendant
there.
of Betsy, I assume?
Yeah, it's based on that. It's the Elizabeth Ross collection by Valley Forge Flaggery.
Made in America.
Made in America with the Nyla Glow stars, so you can see it at night.
All right.
And if any light catches, I mean, it's good. It's bright.
That was the first. George Washington, famously crossed the Potomac River, caught the British troops unawares at Valley Forge on Christmas Eve, all drunk and disheveled and stuff, slaughtered them all and said, and on this spot, we will make flags.
Yeah, that's what he said.
If
the Nyla Glow,
Yes.
flag, with the Nyla Glow technology.
He specified that.
Yeah, you
obviously,
did specify that. Thank you.
when you die, if I fold that flag and hand it to your wife, is that stolen valor? Like, it's your favorite flag.
No, you're not claiming identity.
No,
with
no,
it.
no,
You're
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
he liked this flag. He hung it in his garage.
Yeah, but everybody else at the funeral will be like, why is he doing
You
that?
just don't drape it over my casket.
Okay,
that would look
that's
weird.
okay.
That
You
would
do
be
that,
weird.
and then I'll be right behind you, and I will symbolically close his nudie calendar.
Yeah, I do have a nudie calendar.
Of course
over there.
you
Yeah,
do.
I do have a nudie. What's that nudie? It's the Mad Hombre hot sauce calendar.
Yeah.
But there's some big Latin booties in there.
Yeah,
And you know what? Maisie's tough. She doesn't even care. She's like,
Yeah.
looks at it, and Maisie walks by the calendar. She's like, oh, she's like, she looks at that girl. She's like, iron sharpens iron. I see you. She's like, I see you.
God, I need to show my boys I like.
Bring them over to my garage.
yeah, I
And
need
I'll
to-
show them a nudie calendar.
Yeah,
I'll let them ride my
yeah.
scooter. We'll smoke some cigarettes.
Yeah, and more. I need to do more horny bonding with my sons.
Yeah, well, now my wife's kind of getting in my way of my garage because there's a few. I put a 15-inch, what are those? Amazon Echo, the little Echo Show. I got a little TV. I can stream football out there. I bought I bought these. They're old technology, but they're nice Sonos speakers that'll connect. So I connect some nicer speakers to it, so it's not just a regular Echo Dot or something. So I got good music out there. And then Maisie came out. She Windexed the floor. She's like scrubbing it and getting all these spots off of it and everything. And the last thing I need is a nice chair in there. And I've thought about a bunch of different stuff. I thought about even putting like a lazy boy in there, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. That's real old. If you do that, you admit death, right?
Yeah. You were like, that's your coffin.
Yeah, it is. So I was like, no, can't do that because I do have a lazy boy that I want to like put back in play, but not in the garage. I'm not there yet. Not there. Maybe 2 more years. but I want to get a chair. So I started looking up. Matt Mormon was on the show. I know he can be a bit of a spicy personality. Some people love him. Some people absolutely hate the guy because they can't stand his quest for the best. But I'm like, well, what would he
That's
buy?
his whole
It
thing.
is his gimmick. Yeah.
And guess what? A lot of people like that and are like him, and hence he's a millionaire.
Yeah,
people are like, I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it. You shut your mouth, millionaire.
Listen to a bunch of different.
As we just realized last segment, a bunch of people also like some kid pointing at his dad and saying he has the best balls. So,
Hey, also a millionaire.
I'm seeing a theme. So I need to get a chair. So I go and I'm Googling garage chair, and this company pops up, and I'd never heard of these, and I'm sure to a lot of our mechanically inclined guys. In fact, I bet you has these? Our buddies over at Underground Metalworks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because this looks like something they would have. In fact, I need to talk to a 2 old boy to see maybe he's got a dealer code or something, because he has to buy a lot of them. but this company called Viper Chairs.
VYPER.
Yeah, VYPER, Viper Chairs. They
And
make
they're like specific garage chairs for like wheeling around different
for like
projects.
mechanics, not for
Okay.
like little guys that just sit in their garage and drink beer.
Chairs, stools, carts, and what I am just learning now are called creepers. That thing you lay down on and it slides underneath your car on your rack. It's a creeper.
Yeah, it's a creeper. So I want one of these Viper chairs. The only problem is the entry-level Viper chair, like the entry-level, the lowest possible Viper chair you could get is $500.
Okay.
These
Wow.
things, I know. Look at this. Look, hold on, I'll put this up so everybody can see. Look at these chairs, though, dude. Look how cool these chairs are. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's a
heavy roller right there.
$500 chair. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big casters.
Made in
on
the
those.
USA, 300-pound capacity. So Andrea could frog me in this thing.
But if you want to, you could upgrade to like
You got two
$650 and get that same chair with like hydraulic lift in it.
Oh yeah,
and,
that's what you need, Daniel.
Yeah, they got these crazy ones. They've got some that are like $1,000.
Oh, you should get that 1,000.
Yeah. Here's look at this one. Look at this tall. I could get a tall boy.
Oh yeah. That's what you need.
I need a tall boy.
I-
Andrea ain't gonna let me get this, dude.
Listen,
I have no access to any of my money. Did you know that?
You're a grown man.
Did you know I have no access to
That is-
any of my money?
Worked hard his whole life, slaving away in the radio mines, and you deserve $1,000 garage
I agree.
chair.
Look at these. This is a good business partner.
Yeah.
I do deserve $1,000 garage.
That-
It'll last forever. I'll pass it down to my daughter.
That you'll sit in for 15 minutes a week,
And then go upstairs.
and when you're dead and gone, it'll be, I mean, the most pristine condition.
Oh, yeah. It's I don't even want to sit in it, really. I just want to set it in the garage.
Dan, you need to get the 650 chair.
Yeah.
And then you need to find this accessory I just found, which is called the Big Boy Attachment. And what this is, Tom, is an extra 6 inches of seat on either side of the seat that you can
Oh,
add.
For your ass cheek.
It's like those big camping chairs.
It makes it like a whole foot wide. It's the same
Yeah.
chair, but a foot wider. It's amazing.
I can't believe, you can
Oh,
get,
Daniel can lay down on that. It's a bed, a rolling
they
bed.
have cup holders. Why are they so expensive?
Yeah, it's the best ever made.
American made.
Yeah. Like, I mean, this thing is
Oh, here it is. Oh, look at this one.
well
You
made.
got cup holders. They've got like little straps. You can upgrade the wheels to them. Do anybody we know have one of these?
Do you want to talk about celebrity endorsements? Bill Goldberg rocks the Viper chair.
Bill Goldberg.
The wrestler Goldberg?
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of the Who's Next? Remember that?
I don't know who Hoonigan is, some band. Chip Foose, I don't know who that is.
Oh, Chip Foose,
You know
a big
Chip
car
Foose?
builder. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know
And
Foose. I know Foose.
Sit down.
He's the nerdiest of all of them, though. Foose he's got Tom. He kind of looks like Tom.
Endorsed by the #1 car guy in America, Jay Leno.
Oh,
okay, I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out. No, I'm out. It's a Leno product. No. Why isn't there a China? Okay, so what I did is, and we've been talking about this, I spent the entire afternoon trying to find a Chinese knockoff.
No, it's not going to be the same, dude.
They must actively fight it. There's not. There's no such thing. Like you can't, and which would make sense if you have a product that you're that's that expensive that you like. They probably are actively trying to lock it down.
Well, the whole point of this, of a $600 chair, is that it's made with the best quality parts from America, and it's for a particular audience, and they're not buying some Chinese knockoff that's made with crappy, because that's the whole point of the $600 chair.
Correct.
Is that everything is high quality, so it's like you can get a roller chair in Temu for
That's what I did.
$23.
Well, I spent a little more than that. I got a
Yeah.
DeWalt roller chair, but it'll be
DeWalt,
fine.
yeah.
It's about $150. Actually, $159.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at it and look down on it because I'm gonna know what
And
you
he'll get
could
in
have
my
had.
head. He'll get in my head.
Yeah. I don't be like, God, this chair, not.
You'll
good."
sit in it. You'll be
The
like,
casters,
ow, ow.
the casters roll a little wonky, and it's not as high quality.
I think the
Or is
Underground
this made?
Metalworks people have Viper chairs, and if I remember correctly, when I rolled on his, I was like, "Oh, that's smooth like butter."
yeah.
You ever rolled in a chair and it's so smooth it's satisfying?
Yes.
There are certain things that I just now you already got in my head. Now I'm already thinking about it.
Return that garbage.
It arrives today.
How many legs does this DeWalt have?
Not as many as the Viper.
The Viper's got 5.
No, it doesn't have
In
five
fact,
legs,
just
no.
give the DeWalt to me.
Okay.
And then, you know what? We'll talk about
What I'll do to you're gonna cuckold me for a Viper? What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
You know, it's I think
You make me humiliate myself?
getting the Viper chair is what you think. Well, like this is the last garage chair you're ever gonna buy.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I thought the same thing with
yeah.
the flag. I was like, why buy a
Yeah.
$79 American-made flag? Why not just go to Ace and buy same brand Valley Forge? Why wait for the Elizabeth Ross edition that has to come from the North Carolina factory? Why, Dan? It's gonna be the last one. This is my last flag.
Yeah. There, I mean, there's always a last one you're
Yeah.
ever gonna buy, and like flags, that garage chair, like
Yeah.
you're
Your
never
one wheel that I got you.
yeah. Well, that one, I mean, there could be some thing in the future. Technology changes.
no,
the chair is not gonna ever change. The flag is a flag.
If you get a hover one wheel, he's getting a hover chair. So
Oh, hover
yeah,
chair.
there'll probably be some sort of like gyro. Electric motor chair that you just one wheel around your garage.
did you roll dice to put those three words together, or did you just have a list and you just pick?
Like each wheel on the chair is a mini one wheel that you could just sort of zoom around.
That's pretty
You can
awesome.
Zoom to the store.
I
buy
mean,
some-
the Viper comes with 5 4-inch casters. I don't know if you need anything more than that.
Yeah, Dawn S. in our YouTube chat room says there is a lifetime warranty on most components on Viper chairs. I like it when ladies weigh in with the info. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. Yeah, USA made, lifetime warranty, big,
Well,
heavy chair. I got to get one.
I'm just looking at it. Nothing was ever going to go wrong with that you're going to have to. I mean, I guess maybe the hydraulic mechanism, the up and down.
No, I don't think it'll ever fail.
Yeah. It just.
And if
you
it
know.
does, they'll like.
You're not getting
No.
you're not using it that much. Like a mechanic that's rolling back and forth 50 times a day. Yes, over the course of years, that puts some wear and tear. But Daniel tinkering around his garage, you know, that thing never.
No. It wouldn't even get dusty because I'd be cleaning it. Real quick, just to go back to it, I know we talked about it in the first segment. We were talking about circuses a little bit.
Yeah.
Why don't they use like Boston Dynamic robot dogs? I would watch the hell out of some trainer making robot dogs jump
through
around.
hoops,
I'd watch the
yeah.
hell out of it. You would watch that?
The circus died before the robot dogs got cheap enough and good enough to.
Well, they should start touring. I would just go see a robot dog show.
Robot circus.
Yeah, like if they're like up at Tuffy's, they're like, some dude has some of those robot dogs. Hey, we're gonna come on out and watch these robot dogs like jump through a wall. Watch them kick a table. I was like, I'd watch that.
They're not good enough yet. I mean, the army has them. Have you seen them? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Now when they do like military parades, at the very end they'll have some.
Throw a couple dogs at the end.
They have some drone operators, and then they have robot dogs
Yeah.
on the back of
They
a
put the
flatbed.
nerds at the end.
There's this, they just had one in China, I think, where they just put the drones and the robot dogs at the end on a flatbed. And then they make the people carry the drones to.
This is what I shoot at you. This drone in my hand.
Just have them fly above your head.
It's too loud. It's too loud.
Okay, but it's just it's a huge military
No,
parade.
it's too loud.
Yeah, just have them fly a little bit. You're just
I
carrying
like
them.
the carrier.
Stupid.
Like, do they put a sub on a flatbed truck and roll it down the parade?
They do it with missiles.
Yeah, I like that one big missile. You're like, whoa.
I like it. I like it angled up.
Yeah.
With the missile's flat, I'm like, that missile can't do nothing. But when it's angled up, I'm like, that thing can take off and hit some crap. Woo-wee! Look at that.
Yeah. And also have the robot dogs trotting behind.
Yeah.
Like you missed a perfect opportunity. Just have them sitting there.
Yeah, you just
Stupid.
had it like, I don't even know what they're doing. They should run behind.
Yes, yeah,
Or
because-
run in front fast.
Oh yeah. Run through the parade, whatever. You could program them to do whatever. Just have them run like they just whoa, because they're just sitting on the flatbed. You're like, I don't believe it, right? I want to see them move.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So they should be also firing all the artillery pieces, and like the tanks should just be blasting while they're going along.
No, we understand that the robot dog we want to see move. It
They
can't
did
just
that.
be sitting.
Did they do that for your son? Are both your boys?
Circumcised? Yeah. No, they're not.
No.
Biggest mistake of my life.
Are both of your sons school cops? Are they both in?
No, Tommy wanted nothing to do
Okay,
with
I like
it.
that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a good fan. He's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's
Yeah, Max is.
Yeah,
Yeah, believe me, I think I have to take him half an hour early every day to school. I'm like, is this worth it?
so it's Maisie. But did they land? Man, at Maisie's school, like they got sworn in, like real police officers. and then they landed a helicopter, and then they had robot dogs and the drone guys.
Oh yeah.
And they were flying the drones. They were doing what you wanted. They were flying the drones. They weren't just holding it. They're like, hey, look, kids, we fly these drones to catch crackheads.
No, yeah, the Castleberry cops. they don't have robot dogs. they don't have German shepherds.
Classics.
They have a Rottweiler. So, different take on a police
You
dog.
guys may not have been there. It may have been like a tumbleweed or something up in Sanford, and we were all tooting in the back alley behind the West End, and like a horse ran by. I was like, was that a horse? And then another one ran by, and it was the Sanford police dogs. They're huge. They're so big. They're like startlingly
dire
large.
wolves.
Yeah.
They're like Game of Thrones dire
They
wolves.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the mayor of Sanford is that little girl from The Last of Us. The potato fish.
Buzz Lightyear. What happened with The Last of Us? Like
Everybody got mad at it.
Yeah.
Everybody got really mad at it.
It's still going on though, right?
I don't know. I think that for last I heard, the creator that everybody was like, you're ruining it. I think he exited the show, and that they are going to do more. That's what I think I'd heard. They are going to do more, but it looks like we're going to get it from like maybe a different point of view or something. I don't know.
So let me end with this real quick, and you guys can figure out why my brain is wired like this. So yesterday, getting back from Sarasota, I found that sleeping in like hotel rooms has become less enjoyable for me because I've reached a point in my life where my bed is like a higher quality. My room, I have everything I want or whatever. I'm like, and you sleep in a hotel. It used to be like, whoa, this is nicer than my house.
Yeah.
Like you sleep in, and you're like, this bed is better than my bed at home, and like
it was like a treat.
it was a treat. And but now it seems like a little bit camping, like the AC units are loud as hell, blowing directly on me, and then
You don't like being away from your plants.
no, it's just not as good
Yeah.
as it used to be
Yeah.
for whatever reason. It's just like, and it's not. We're not staying at the super nice. It's just a regular hotel room.
Yeah.
You
and it
could
was
probably
like,
find a hotel room better than your house if you're willing to pay for it.
Did
yeah,
Andrea-
no, of course. Yeah, you say
Did my wife book it for you? Is that
No,
why? Because
it's-
Andrea will cheap it out, man. Woo.
It's just, it's a stand. It was fine. Everything was fine. It was just like I would rather be in my own bed, and like it's less comfortable.
Do you even consider Airbnb anymore?
This is kind of a family reunion, so like the rest of the families had been staying at the same hotel.
Yeah,
so it's just,
right,
it was, and then we met up with everybody at the hotel.
But
like
just makes it easier.
3 years ago, you probably would have sat down and said, like, well, let's see if we can get an Airbnb that will fit everybody. Like, nobody uses it anymore. They, like, priced it out of existence. It's crazy.
Especially, like, in Sarasota, to get a mansion that big, all of a sudden, then it's like you're splitting $2,800 with everybody.
And it's all circuses trying to get
And it just makes it more complicated.
Yeah, more complicated.
It's easier just to stay at the hotel and walk down to the hotel bar.
So anyway, needless to say, I was tired coming back on Sunday, and we get back at like right around 1:30. The football game's already started, and immediately, instead of like enjoying myself and watching the football games on Sunday and just chilling out because it's been a long weekend of driving down to Sarasota for family reunion, then driving back, and I'm like, I got to do this fence. Because I had bought this, I was showing
fence
Daniel,
in a box.
Fence in a box, and then I got to redo. I got two like swinging gates on the side of my house, and they've fallen into disrepair. So I was gonna redo this fence, and it was sitting there. I'm like, let me just knock this out real quick. I'll catch the mid the 4 o'clock games. Of course, I was working till nighttime.
Oh, dude! Oh no!
And back and forth to Lowe's.
Did
a bunch
you
of
enjoy it at least?
No, I didn't enjoy it.
Okay.
It was a task that I had, like, let me just knock this out because I have I don't know what's the ADD or like me not understanding how long things take or it bothering me. I can't just relax and watch football. I have to get this task done. I don't know.
What didn't come in the box that you needed to go to Lowe's?
Well, there's all the slats, and then
In the box, right?
No, the slats.
You forgot the
it just comes
slat.
a frame, and anyway, and then I had to get 2x4s, like pressure treated 2x4s that didn't, just a fence in a box. Anyway,
What was in the box? You just described. You just bought every part of a fence.
so why can't I just go home and enjoy some football
We
and
said
get
you had
this
two,
fence
right?
later?
2 to do.
Yeah, well, it's a swinging fence, like so. I had to
Why
put
not split
got
it?
pineapples
Why
in
not
it?
split it in half and do like a little bit and then enjoy? Or would that have been not completed? I'm trying to ask questions just
I don't
to
know.
help you help you
no
figure it out.
plan, just like, hey, gotta get this done. And
Yeah.
then even Crystal's like, what? Just do it next week or whatever.
Oh,
It
she
doesn't
gave
matter.
you an out? Whoa!
I know. Or she don't care. She just wants me to hang out with her, and I'm like, I gotta get this done. And then I was working till nighttime. Then it's like dinner, and then
Maybe you didn't want to hang out with her.
No, that's nothing. That is not. It's I don't know why. I don't know what the hell it is.
Well, it must be that it's not checked off the list, right?
Or last weekend he watched football and like all his games came back bad, so he's trying to switch it up a little bit.
Okay, that's not bad
Yeah,
either.
no, it's just
How long have you procrastinated on it, would you say?
I mean, it's been a 6 month, it started falling apart a while ago, and then it's like, but there's no need to get, there's no like, it's like my neighborhood is, the association is writing me letters. There's no time constraint. It's like something that I
You're
wanted
not
to get
trying to keep
done.
the Mongol ponies out of your backyard.
Yeah. I was like, I wanted to get it done this weekend, and then, but I could have just chilled out, give myself some, what do they call it, grace?
Yeah, give yourself some grace.
I don't like doing that for whatever reason.
Yeah, you don't believe in grace.
And I'm wondering if that is going to lead me to an unhappy life.
How did your bets come
Good
out?
question. I think it's a good question.
Right? Where you're just constantly trying to get the things done, and then you die. Is that what it's going to be? Yeah. No.
Well, hopefully you die.
Oh, good. That's what I wanted.
Hopefully you die in a Viper chair, right? Like a really nice chair.
And I think my pop-up was like this, where he just never stopped. It is always doing projects and stuff, and
You may not like the answer I'm going to give you. When my dad stopped, he died.
yeah, that's what you hear. But then it's like,
So, I don't know, just to give you the opposite of that is when he was forced to slow down was not good for him. Didn't help him at all. It didn't make him healthier, and it certainly didn't help his mind,
yeah.
So maybe you're just afraid that if you stop that you'll slow down, and there is some truth to that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm only 43, so it's not like I'm like 68 or, I'm like,
Like
coming in for
49 hanging up flags.
But people are, 43. Tom Brady is winning the damn Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jelly Roll's meeting the Pope, and he's 43.
Yeah.
How did your bets come back this weekend?
Why'd
Did
you
you
bring
make
it
money?
up, Ross?
Oh, man, he got real serious. Was it
No,
real bad?
I was
bet
hoping he had a
I
good
bet on-
weekend, and then we could just say, put a fence up every weekend, and you know what to do.
I bet on the Falcons. I bet against the Dolphins. Both good bets.
Yeah, those were good bets.
I did bet the Giants would win, and they almost won against
What the hell's
Dallas.
going on with
That still
old...
pays off, right? And almost.
What is Russell Wilson? What is he?
It's
What is that guy?
it's good and bad, which is what you don't want as a quarterback. You want consistent. And that's
Didn't he set a record for himself?
And then he's also playing a horrible Dallas defense, which makes a huge difference as well. So people forget, they're like, oh, he looks good now. It's like he's playing against a different team than he was last weekend, which was obviously way better. So it's like, the defense has a lot to do with it. And then like those super long balls are like 50-50. And sometimes, so.
You gotta put that on Neighbors.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I mean, I do. I mean, I look at that, I'm like, well, I know who made that happen.
Yeah. It's like the balls that they're catching that you could tell the quarterback is really good. Is that's a different than it's like, hey, I'll leave this up to my wide receiver.
It's also super impressive to me when wide receivers catch balls. Like I think was it Malik Neighbors that he got slapped in the eyes and he's not even looking and he's just like whoop, and he catches the ball.
Yeah. It's
And I,
some
like
different
whenever I
level.
see that, I'm like, well, if you're having a bad day and you hate like human achievement, watch that and it'll cheer you up because you're like, holy crap, how does he? And he's like,
And the most pressure.
and he's being punched as it happens. Like that's wild, man.
Yeah. People forget, like, these guys are catching footballs thrown so fast at them while some of the best athletes in the world are knocking their hands around and they're still catching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're holding onto you, knocking
Yeah.
your hands, and you're still able to catch
Ask
it.
Drake London about people punching balls. Out,
Oh,
right?
I started it in my fantasy. I lost to Cowboy. Oh, yeah.
I lost too.
Yeah. Stupid Drake London.
I didn't even
Oh.
score 70 points. Man, my team, I had a big win last week. I'm in the 160s this week.
Yeah.
We scored 70
It's
points.
hit or miss. I'm done.
I was trying to start a gambling conversation, but here we're in football.
Hold on, I think we're gonna get an update on All In. You went All In this year. What were you gonna say?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Are you all out?
It's not that I'm all out. It's just it's all.
This is all gone.
Nonsense.
All bad.
Like I think I'm well informed. That has nothing to do with it.
No.
I'm like, trying to make the best decision. But
No, you did.
but then in
your friends
retrospect,
told you that. Like they were like, "Oh, Tom's making good picks," but then your team performs poorly. Those are different things, right?
Yeah.
Are getting value at the time. You did do that.
well, I'm also playing against guys that are putting them 152, and then it's like, why are you having such a good week when I'm playing you? Like, oh God. Anyway, stupid.
Okay, we feel better
Gambling is stupid. The NFL
rules.
is stupid.
I like that. Yeah.
And you can never win. Look at the Powerball.
Buy a Viper chair.
Yeah.
That's what we say. Life's
Yeah.
short. Get yourself a $1,000 garage sale. All right.
It's better than gambling it away.
Yes. We will be right back.